Barca! Barca! Barca!
Hello guys, welcome back to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest development. In this episode, we are going to be discussing mostly on the latest transfer stories for FC Barcelona. We are going to start with Miralem Pjanic as his future have been talked about a lot these days. It has been reported that Napoli have asked Barcelona to include the veteran midfielder in the deal for Koulibaly. We quite remember Barca are so interested in Koulibaly to strengthen their defense. We are going to be discussing on that. Secondly, talking on this new transfer link, Barcelona just keep linking with every single person they see. Now they are linked with Serge Gnabry of Bayern Munich, and they are claiming that reports are claiming that they will try to sign Serge Gnabry to replace Ousmane Dembele. We are going to be looking at that. Thirdly, talking about this teenage sensation, Pablo Torre, that Barca did sign some months ago. It has been reported that Barca will have to shell out 15 million euros in bonuses for the teenage sensation. And lastly, we are going to be talking about none other than Robert Lewandowski, as it has been reported that Barcelona have reached a 9 million euro salary agreement with the Polish striker. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it in more detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end.
Barca! Barca! Barca!
While Ronald Arago and Gerard Piqué have been in great form through the season, they have suffered multiple injuries, which has acted as a catalyst in Barcelona's pursuit of central defenders. They have already signed Andres Christensen from Chelsea, but are on the lookout for more players, especially someone who can replace Gerard Piqué. The Spaniard has been troubled with a reoccurring knee injury and will possibly retire at the end of next season. One of the names that Xavi appreciates is Kalidou Koulibaly. The Napoli centre-back has enjoyed a spectacular season, leading his team to third place in Serie A, with his contract expiring in 2023. Barcelona are hoping to convince him to leave Italy. Napoli are yet to offer Koulibaly a contract extension and have slapped a 30 million euro price tag on him. Barcelona unfortunately cannot afford to pay that amount, and as a result are looking at alternative. Luckily, Napoli are interested in Miralem Pjanic and have proposed to include the Bosnian midfielder in the deal, according to Daniel Longo. Pjanic is currently on loan at Besiktas and will return to Barcelona at the end of the season. He is, however, unlikely to continue with Barca. He is priced at around 10 to 15 million euros and could help bring down Koulibaly's 30 million euro price tag. The other names on Barcelona centre-back radar include Jules Koundé, but the move for him is even unlikelier given that Sevilla demand a price upwards of 60 million euros. The next few weeks in the market could see some very interesting twists for FC Barcelona. I think that would be a great idea if that is to happen. You know, we have been talking about Kalidou Koulibaly a lot, a world-class centre-back that Barca have been showing a lot of interest lately. And luckily enough, Miralem Pjanic have been attracting interest from Napoli themselves. And if this report is to be believed, then I think Barca should really pounce on that opportunity because talking about Jules Koundé, you know, one of the other centre-backs that we have been strongly linked with, it is more unlikely because the price tag is even more unrealistic for our club Barcelona to pay. And Koulibaly is just that, just that option that Barca can somehow afford, even though he's 30 million euros that Napoli are expecting. And had it been truly, if, Pjanic is really linked with Napoli, if they're interested in Pjanic, then it's just going to make the deal even more easier for Barcelona. Because at the end of the day, I very much think that as a fan, going for a younger centre back is a priority. I think should be like what Barca should go for. Like talking about Jules Koundé, who is just 23 years old. But just unfortunately for us that we can't match that valuation at the moment, when we consider our financial constraints we are currently going through at the moment. And Koulibaly is 30 years old. Yeah, he's already above his prime, but nonetheless, I think he's still having some good years ahead of him. So as it stands, Barca are likely to, to focus their attention more on the Koulibaly operation, given the fact that he's somehow affordable. His price is somehow affordable for Barcelona compared to Jules Koundé. So if this report is to be believed, if Miralem Pjanic is really, attracting interest from the Italian outfit, then I think it will be good news for Barcelona because the deal will be worth less than the 30 million that Napoli is asking. So let's see how it goes. After all, Pjanic is not a player that Barca really needs again. Pjanic have never, even I think even his loan spell there at Besiktas is not even the best because Besiktas had that they had that opportunity, they had that option in that clause to buy him permanently, but they have not accepted to do that. I don't think they will even do it. That is why there's a likely option that Pjanic loan spell over there will come to an end. That is why his future have been spoken a lot about these days, and we have even been getting reports that he might return to pre-season with Barca, but that does not mean he will be under Xavi's plans. He will likely to be loaned again or maybe sold. So if Napoli comes with an interest, then good and fine. Barca will not hesitate to go for that, especially given that one of their strong targets in defense, Kalidou Koulibaly, is in Napoli. And of course, a player exchange, can be a real possibility that Barca would strongly consider. Then on to the next story of discussion. After missing the majority of the first half of the 2021-22 season through injury, Ousmane Dembélé has returned to form under Xavi in sensational fashion. Playing in 20 games, he has scored 1 and assisted 13 goals in La Liga, taking him to the top of the assist charts. In such brilliant form, dropping Dembélé is unfathomable. Losing him to another team on a free transfer, no less, though, will genuinely be problematic. With his contract ending in another month, all news points towards him making a final decision in the coming week. While finding a replacement will be rather difficult, Barca have started to think about life after Dembélé. Catalonia Radio suggests that the club is considering a move for Bayern Munich's Serge Gnabry. Gnabry's contract with Bayern ends in 2023, and the possibility of an extension has started to look bleak. Premier League clubs, including Arsenal, are on the lookout, but Barcelona's interest could churn the pot further. With Robert Lewandowski's price tag hanging at around 40 million euros, we can safely assume the 26-year-old will cost sub 30 million euros should he refuse to extend too. Bayern fans have acclaimed this to be a rather underwhelming season from Gnabry, but his numbers certainly prove otherwise. He has scored 14 goals in Bundesliga while assisting 5. Further, he has created a whopping 17 big chances, third only to David Raum and Thomas Muller. The German winger is not the only player Barcelona have on their shortlist, though Leeds United Rafinha is their first choice in that position. But a move for him will likely depend on the Premier League future. With one final game remaining in the Premier League calendar, Leeds travel to London to take on Brentford, while Burnley host Newcastle United. One of the two sides will drop to the Championship on Sunday, and rest assured there will be a ton of viewers tuning in for sunny Catalonia. Dembele saga, of course, does not even look like showing any sign of promise, maybe for him to extend his contract. So Barcelona are keeping their options open for any potential departure from him. Of course, Leeds United winger Rafinha have been the most talked about. We have been talking about Rafinha a lot, about him coming to Barcelona to play that Dembele wing in case Dembele leaves. Even if Dembele doesn't leave, we've been getting the reports that Barca will still keep pushing for Rafinha to come to Barcelona. And when we look at the Premier League status of Leeds United, it is very likely that they relegate. Of course, after yesterday's results, while Everton won and stayed, and so on and so forth. But of course, as it stands right now, Barca don't want to be like, what if Leeds United say no? What are we gonna do? Maybe we'll look another option somewhere that can be a backup, So Serge Gnabry have entered that list. It's kind of funny. I can't count the number of players that we have been linked with. It's I don't know. It's baffling. It's baffling. And worst of it all, when we do most of the talking and we don't do action, it's just the worst thing. I don't like that. And it's just like we are a laughing stock to other clubs, which I don't think makes sense. We need to act. We need to act. not just talking, not just backing. We need to bite. I'm saying this because as a reporter, I've been talking a lot about transfer rumors every single day. We have a new name on the list. Every single day, a new name pops up. But at the end of the day, other clubs capable, they just come quietly and pick the player. And Barca look like cowards. Hopefully, this time around, we don't do that. I think I understand the fact that money is our issue, and financial wise we don't have a voice, so we just keep making noise all over the Spanish media, and at the end of the day nothing happens, which does not really, it does not sound good as a Barca fan saying that. But Serge Gnabry, another new name, entered the list, quality player who have been seeing his exploits at Bayern Munich, world class winger, 26 years old. I think perfect age for Barca if they can go for. It's never going to be an easy operation, no doubt. Of course, Bayern are still there holding Lewandowski down. That where are you going to? You are not going to Barcelona. It's never going to be easy. And talking about another Bayern player, it's going to be very difficult task for Barca, because only Lewandowski, it's not an easy task. Then going for another Bayern player, I can bet you that Bayern will always make life difficult for Barcelona. It's never going to be an easy operation. So let's see how things will be, who Barca ends up going after. But from the look of things, Rafinha is still the top candidate, because Leeds are likely to relegate, which means that price will really go down to that 25 million euros, which I think Barca will afford to pay that. And in case they get Rafinha, then the Serge Gnabry rumors will disappear. Then on to the next story of discussion. Why the talk is all about Barcelona's pursuit of Robert Lewandowski heading into the summer transfer window. Barca are set to add two exciting young prospects to their roster in the form of Emery Demi and Pablo Torre. Demi will be arriving from Kayserispor, while Torre will be arriving from fellow Spanish outfit Racing Santander. As reported by Sport, Barcelona have paid 5 million euros in transfer fees for the exciting Spanish prodigy, but the variables included in the agreement could take up the value of the deal high up to 20 million euros. Indeed, as reported by Catalan publication, Barcelona would be paying a total of 15 million euros in variables to Racing Santander if certain clauses in the agreement with the lower league club are met. As per the terms of the agreement, Barcelona will have to pay Racing a sum of 1 million euros for every 10 matches the 19-year-old played for the senior team, at least 45 minutes per game. Barca must do so for 140 matches, taking the total value of the clause to 14 million euros. On top of that, Barca will also be paying 1 million euros to the Cantabrian outfit when he makes his debut for the Spanish national team, meaning the total variable payment will reach 15 million euros, and the overall value of the deal could go as high as 20 million euros. Pablo Torre's signing was announced in early March, with Barcelona beating Real Madrid to his transfer. The 19-year-old attacking midfielder has penned a contract with the club until the summer of 2026. The exciting Spaniard has enjoyed a fine season with Racing Santander, bagging 10 goals and 10 assists each from 33 matches across all competitions. While he's expected to initially link up with Barcelona's B team, he could be pushed up to the senior squad in no time if he keeps up with his performances. Pablo Torre is an exciting talent. Of course, during the month of March, Barca did announce the signing of Pablo Torre. Barca keeps scouting the market for young talents, and of course bringing them to the B team and seeing how they perform. Then if they do well, okay, they bring them to the senior squad. I think Pablo Torre, I've been going through some of his videos on YouTube. He's really doing great, and I think he'll do something very magnificent at Barcelona if he continues playing the way he's playing. And of course, Xavi, I have no doubt that Xavi will not hesitate to integrate him to the senior squad. So let's see how it goes. But the operation looks small, but it's not that small, because of course Barca will have to shell out a total of 20 million euros for every single thing. The clauses are not small. Of course, Racing values the player a lot, and selling him to Barcelona is a great thing. So they are trying to make the most out of it. So Barca will have to shell out almost 20 million euros for everything for the teenage sensation. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona seem to be edging closer and closer to the capture of Bayern Munich superstar Robert Lewandowski in the upcoming transfer window. Lewandowski has emerged as a priority target for Barcelona, and the striker himself is keen on joining Barcelona as he wishes to test himself in the league at a new club after having won everything at the Allianz Arena. With his contract expiring in 2023, Lewandowski has made it very clear he does not wish to sign an extension, much to the chagrin of Bayern Munich, who remain firm on their stance that he will not be sold, although privately they are preparing for his departure. And there now seems to be a fresh development in the transfer saga as Dario AS reports that Lewandowski and Barcelona have reached an agreement over a contract for the 33-year-old hitman. As per the update, Barca will be offering the Poland captain a 3-year deal worth €9 million per year. Earlier this week, Lewandowski's agent Pini Zahavi was in Barcelona and purchased 10 shirts from the club's official store, with the centre-forward's name printed. AS adds to that claim, stating that Zahavi even looked for houses for the 33-year-old. With a contract in place and the agent looking for bonuses, things seem to be gathering pace in Barca's pursuit of the former Borussia Dortmund striker. A fee is yet to be agreed with Bayern Munich, though the German champions could make things very difficult for us. The report states that Barca will not be open to offering more than €60 million for Lewandowski, as he will be in the final year of his contract in a month and will soon be turning 34 years old in August. There have been speculations that Barcelona could offer Memphis Depay to make way to Bayern, which might ease the transfer operation, although such a move might not materialize. But as things stand, Barcelona and Lewandowski have struck an agreement over a 3-year deal, a €9 million per year contract. So another huge step in Lewandowski's pursuit, another big step for Barcelona, and Barca just keep doing what they do to see that move materializes, even without Bayern in the equation, because right now there's no official talk, there's no official statement from Bayern, there's no official negotiations, let me say so, currently going on with Bayern Munich. So it's all about Lewandowski's camp and Barcelona doing their thing. And of course, Bayern still keep on showing how strong and tough they are to crack. But I have faith. I believe that Bayern will soften their stance because there's nothing they can do. Things are really progressing at a rapid rate, and of course, Lewandowski and his agent, they are trying to see that move happen, by any means. So it's all about Bayern, scared to lose their prized asset, which I do understand. But to be realistic, there's nothing they can do about it. Bayern and Barca keep doing what they do. A €9 million salary have been agreed upon. I think €9 million is not bad at all when we consider what he takes in Bayern. I mean, the salary that Lewandowski takes a month, a season, is quite huge. I think it's €20 million a season at Bayern. So that's a very good sacrifice from Lewandowski, taking a pay cut, massive pay cut at that. And let's see how things will be. But as it stands, things are going on as planned, But when that time will come where Barca will have to go with Bayern and they should negotiate. So that's how things are right now. So as it stands, things are going well as planned. Barcelona are very sure of getting their man in the summer, and I do believe they will get him. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please endeavor to do so you always stay in touch with the latest in FC Barcelona on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.